Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. I just watched the President of the United States mock sexual assault survivors on television. Should have been shocking, but it wasn't. I actually turned to my wife and said that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. He set the bar that low. He has set the bar that low. I know somebody's going to say, no, he wasn't mocking sexual assault survivors. He was just mocking one. No, don't watch the clip on Fox News. Go ahead and watch the whole thing, and you'll see that he goes on to talk about how your son may lose his job at IBM because some woman he never met makes up a claim about him. There's a concerted effort in this country to silence any woman willing to come forth with a sexual assault claim, and it's being led by the President of the United States. I can't imagine why. Mr. Grab 'em by the birds of a feather type of thing, I guess. You know, when that quote came up, everybody pointed to one word and used that to exonerate him. Let. They let you do it. Let. So if a woman's almost passed out drunk, it's okay. She lets you do it. Let. What would it take to not let somebody like him do that? I mean, it's already done. What do you got to do? Pepper spray him? Hit him in the throat? What is it? How do you not let that happen? See, gentlemen, if you're going to grab a woman like that, you better be certain she wants you to do it. Let. Anyway, I get it, guys. I get it. After 8 years of Obama, you wanted a man's man. It's not really what you got, though, is it? Not even close. You got some entitled, spoiled, temper tantrum throwing, trust fund baby billionaire who can't take responsibility for his own actions. That's what you got. Honor, integrity, are those words that come to mind when you think of President Trump? You know, I didn't like Obama's policies. I didn't. Not at all. But you know, if somebody came to me today and was like, Bo, you got to take President Obama to church, I wouldn't be worried. I wouldn't be worried that he was going to say something embarrassing, make fun of a handicapped person, grope the preacher's wife. Wouldn't even cross my mind. Can't say the same thing about President Trump. So, after he cast doubt on any woman willing to come forth with a claim, he goes on to talk about the presumption of innocence. Innocent until proven guilty and all that. The man who led the charge and took out a full-page ad demanding the execution of people who later turned out to be innocent and DNA evidence proved it. That was in an actual court of law, not a job interview. And that's what this is, guys. It is a job interview. You take all the information available and you take the best candidate. Somebody doesn't get appointed to the highest court in the land simply because they are not a sexual assault perpetrator. And then from there, he goes on to talk about what a wonderful guy Kavanaugh is. Maybe he is. Maybe he's a great guy. Wonderful. Maybe he's a good father. I don't know. Never met the man. But see, that speaks to something that's really dangerous. It's a really dangerous thought. See, when we talk about rapists, sexual assault predators, they're monsters. Subhuman. Look in the comments section. That's what they're called. That's dangerous. That is dangerous because they're not monsters, guys. They're people. They're just people. I've talked about this in other videos, but it bears repeating. People said the same thing about Nazis. They were monsters. They weren't. They're just people. Just people. The scariest Nazi was not Hitler or Eichmann. The scariest Nazi was the good German. The one that just stood there, didn't say anything. The one that didn't speak up. The one that was in the stands cheering a little bit, maybe to blend in. So blinded by party politics and nationalism they couldn't see evil on evil's face. That's the one that really let it happen. That's the scariest Nazi. The scariest Nazi wasn't a monster. He was your neighbor. The scariest rapist or rape apologist, well, they're your neighbor too. Y'all have a good night.